Fellow boutique guitar lovers. Now, I met Avi Shabat, or short, Avi Shabat, or really short, the Shabat man, at NAMM last year, after I found out that from Dave Friedman that Avi was the guy that designed the original Friedman guitars with him, the Vintage T and some other models in the early days of Friedman guitars, and then they went with Grover building all the guitars because there was just a huge load of guitars to build, which Avi, with his small workshop doing everything by hand, simply couldn't do in terms of the demand. But so Dave spoke very highly of him, and that's why I searched him and seeked him out at NAMM and hung out with him and Jason Lollar. It was a fun video. Watch that. Now, I ran into him again in Mannheim at Guitar Summit, and he brought some really stunning instruments. Let's see if that's him. Oh, wait. That is funny. That's him right now. Where's my phone? Avi, so I'm talking to the people over there in that camera about your guitar and how we met and all that stuff. And I haven't gotten to the point that's interesting. Wait a second. Give me 2 more minutes. So I'm running into this guy in Mannheim, and he brought some stunning instruments, and I fall in love with this amazing blue Tele monstrosity, and I give him $5 as a down payment as a joke, you know. And then when the video's done, he looks at me and says, "Oh, by the way, you're taking this one home." Gives me my $5 back and sends me home with this guitar. So this man right there is completely insane. So I've played this guitar for, well, a month now, and oh my God, it literally is, you don't listen. It literally is as good as guitars get. You guys know that I have McMulls, and Avi is a big fan of McMull, and they are the most amazing guitars on the planet. But his is in no way less than a McMull is. It is among the creme de la creme of the instruments in the world. It's freaking fantastic. So I wanted to make a video for you to talk about this guitar. The problem is I have 0 specs, and Avi hasn't answered me before I made the video, so he answers me right when I'm making the video, which means now I can actually give you specs, because I was literally going to say the guitar's blue and out of wood and then just play it, but I guess we do specs now, right?
That sounds good, actually.
Okay, well, let's do some specs. Let's do this. We're gonna do this. Leslie, do you have the guitar cam? Very low techy. Let's crank up the volume here. You're in the video now. So let's see if I can do this. So here's this ridiculous guitar, which you can't see, Avi, because it's behind you.
Yeah, I can see a little bit.
And it's stupidly beat up, but we're gonna get to all of this. And look at this neck, guys. I've never done a video like this, but okay. So Avi, give us stats.
So this guitar is an alder body, very light.
Light alder body, okay. I don't know how much they hear you, so I'm gonna repeat whatever you're saying.
Okay, no problem. It's an ice blue finish, heavily aged.
It is a heavily aged ice blue finish, and I forgot to say that this is the Lion DX, is that correct? Or the Lion Custom?
The Lion TX.
Mine says custom on it. That makes it even more special.
Oh. Yeah, well, the thing is, I think they started as a custom, but then we simplified it a little bit to make all the guitars with that pickguard configuration. We decided to change them to TXs just to make it easier.
Okay. So these are Lollas, I assume, because you're in love with Jason.
Yeah.
It's the beard people, working together.
Yeah, it's the woodsy guys.
The neck is insane. You just wrote me this is a roasted maple, but it's just beautiful, and it's got this gray in the middle, which is part of the aging, I assume.
Yeah, that's correct.
So wait, Leslie, go to the favorite cam, and I'm I'm multitasking here. This is so stupid. So
forgive me for being slow. I'm just having my first cup of coffee, by the way.
That's okay. We are already into video number 3 today. So I assume that the tuners, could those be Goto?
Yes, correct.
Goto vintage. There's ferrules on the back. Then I would assume the bridge is probably also Goto. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
We have the 4 knobbies. You've seen this design. I said this before I called you, that you work with Dave Friedman on his guitars. And this is very, very similar to what the vintage T is. But, and I absolutely love my Friedmans, but all the details on this are to a higher spec because you have a much smaller shop and you do, less guitars. So you do spend more time on each individual in terms of details. Is that correct?
Would like to think so.
I mean, again, if you buy a Friedman guitar, this is hot shit. This is... I can't describe it. For me, this is on the level of what I have on the walls on the McMulls. And you know how much these guitars are. So if you, for example, look at the... I call it coffee stain. The kind of aging on the binding. And see, right here. This is so beautiful. I mean, it's disgusting. It's like someone left their snot there. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful snot. And also the inlays. Can you see the one there in the 15th fret? It's a little bit yellowish. Everything here just feels right. Yeah, this is a stunning instrument. And I looked it up, Avi, and that's the thing. Let's go back to Avi. I looked it up. You're insane because you're selling these in Germany under $4,000.
Yeah, I know.
That is utterly insane. Because no high, big brand, let's say Fender, whatever, no one that builds, these aged handmade instruments can compete with what I'm holding in my hand. And I'm not saying this because I'm holding you in my hand. This is absolutely my opinion. It's stunning. How much are those in the US?
This one will probably be about $3,500 retail in the US.
So you're keeping with the price point even though we are in Europe, which is pretty insane. We have a binding. Yeah.
I'm considering a little bit of a price increase this year, but we're still debating that.
You easily can. Trust me, this guitar is worth every penny, even if you go higher in price.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the course of action.
So here's what I'm going to do, which I've never done, because, these videos are independent and the builder is usually not part of it. I'm going to put you over there. And if you want to, you drink your coffee and you just watch me do my video. There we go. I pretend you're not there. You can make comments at any point in time. Yeah, we have the thing that, I never like on guitars, 2 volumes, and it's just, I'm still getting used to it because I go in the back and all of a sudden gets loud, which I don't want to. But this is the Gibson style kind of 2 volumes, 2 tones for reasons that I don't quite understand. It's just, I need one and one, but it's just the way that this is. Someone said that on the blue, this tortoiseshell doesn't work. I think the combination is genius. Leslie, let's show a couple more of the aging. A couple more of the aging. That's not how you say that. Let's show aging things. So, for example, the scrapiness back here. Come on, focus. There we go. And that's really beautiful right there. The neck, again, the neck is just the pièce de résistance. With that flame in it, that's ridiculous. So from day one that I plugged this in, I just couldn't put it down. Oh, the dots. The dots are not centered on the binding. Ooh, well, what can you do? What can you do? You know. Yeah, this is clearly a subpar instrument because of the non-centered dots on the binding. I'm going to throw that right at your feet now and say, what the crap? So, the interesting thing is I just made videos for another brand, way below 1,000, and the guitars are fine. And they're good guitars. But then I picked this off the wall, and the difference was enormous. So I'm going to show you some sounds, which is really a delight, with the Tone King. And this is the kind of guitar, when you play it with an amp of this quality, you really never need drive, which is strange. So... It's warmth, it's definition. Now, if for some clean sounds I want more sparkle, I do this, and I'm in the middle, and there I go! And then obviously in the back, I was going to say it's a humbucker, but it's not. It's a P90. Oh, I need to do something. I need to turn on the Rev 100p, which is really not what you should do with this guitar, but I will. Because I'm going to demonstrate that a good guitar is a good guitar, and a good guitar can be an amazing metal axe just because it's a good guitar. But I'm gonna turn on the Dane from Thorpe. Well, there's buzz. Why? Well, because they're P90s, and Avi is not a magician. Back to clean. Okay, we're gonna move on to the more good. That's I've been thinking the Morgan AC20, which is driving a bit, but it's so dynamic. You can get this clean. Get this with a good amp, of course. Oh, the mini plexi thing. That could be fun. I dialed down the bright channel a bit. Dial that in. Maybe a little bit too much now. It's cool. You have full control with the volume. I haven't even touched the tone. Should I touch the tone? Probably. Let's make that sing with the Dane and some delay. On to the JCM 800. How much can it really rock? I'm gonna say a lot. So you have all the fatness that you want. I don't think you need more fat, but you've got the bite and the cutty through-ness of the P90, which is, well, fun. Now I gotta tune back to freaking E. We're moving on to the Friedman BE module in the Syn 50, which should really rock your freaking socks off. What I'm doing harmonically makes no sense. It's an E major 7 and then D. It's a modal interchange. I don't think you do modal interchange with P90s, but what do I know? Say that works, and that leaves, we can do the dirty Shirley because she's dirty and she's Shirley on the lowest gain setting. controllable. I know exactly where I want to go, and the guitar gives me that. So that was 30. That was it. So now we go on to what we shouldn't do, which is the Rev 100p. With a V30 cab, let's see how much it gents. Ultra clarity. This actually reminds me a little bit of what I can get with the, which is completely different, Mayonnaise Katsi John Brown signature model, which is a completely different guitar on every single level. But it's got that clarity and that lean bass in this way, with this amp and these pickups, which means in a genty modern setting, this will cut through the mix. Those Katsis from John Brown have no low end. But obviously, you don't buy this to gent because you're not an idiot. As tuners, they work, they get you where you're supposed to be. You buy it for this. Or, damn, second volume! So, yeah, this is, would say this whether he's here or not. This is as good as guitars get. Now, some of you are brand snobs. No, it doesn't say authentic on it. Well, go buy something authentic, you idiot. It doesn't say Fender on it. Fender makes amazing guitars, absolutely. But if you want this, and I'm very honest with you, if you want this from Fender, which they can make, you're going to spend twice as much. Now, you're going to talk to me about resale value. Okay, if I buy Fender Custom Shop John Cruz bullshit guitar, which is probably very nice, yes, you can probably sell it for the same price again. If you buy a Shabat, you'll never sell it, because why would you? Because you're not an idiot. If you have a chance in a shop to check out one of these things, and check out every single one, because obviously they're all made by very few people. I mean, how many people are working for you? Three people in California, which how he does that price point with California wages, I don't know. He probably has people tied up in the basement. Do you have people tied up in the basement to build the guitars for you? Yeah?
Actually, I'm sorry. Dude, yeah, you're fired.
I don't understand how he does that. Try them out. Each one will have their own character. Like McMulls, they're great guitars, but you can't say, oh, the McMull Strats are this. No, each one is its own thing. They all sound different. So I'm pretty sure that the next Lion DX that I get in my hands is going to be brilliant, but it has its own kind of mojo, its own kind of character. So try out as many as you can. I will guarantee you, you're going to be stuck with one of these if you touch them. I love everything about this, and as much as I can, I grab it off the wall. I actually got it a couple weeks after my McMull Purple Monster, which is a masterpiece, and every time I stand in front of that wall, and both of them are there, I'm like, sure. And then the only real reason why I pick one over the other is because this has P90s and the other one has humbuckers. So I don't know why Avi decided to just give me this. He's nuts, but dude, thank you a billion times. It was one of the kindest gestures that I've ever seen anyone do. And yeah, I make a video for you and all that, but still, this is insane.
The main reason is because you just chilled it through a lot of different settings, and this is what I see that you do, and I see that you have a passion about this. and it just, it was a spur of the moment, and you're just a wonderful guy.
I told you won't regret this, and the thing is, when it arrived, I was like, wow, this is so easy to play and show, and this is so easy to put into many videos because it's just a brilliant instrument. So if you have a chance, check out Shabat guitars. It's this man. Check him out at NAMM. He looks like this. He is like a bearded fella, which doesn't nowadays that means everyone.
I could easily work at Chicago Music Exchange.
Go to Avi's booth at NAMM. Maybe if you're in California, if you're in LA, where are you? Directly in LA?
Yeah, I'm in the San Fernando Valley area.
Well, I'll be there from the 10th. So I'm going to write you and I'm going to come by and we're going to film the workshop. How about that shit?
Oh, that's amazing. And I'll make some, we'll go to lunch and stuff and get some beers.
We'll do that. Harry Holden is also there. So Harry and I, we're going to come by with my ridiculously big camera and film your shit. That's what we're going to do. So you're going to see a video of Avi's workshop and more beautiful Shabat guitars soon here. This was it. This was a very strange video because none of this, even though it looks like it, was planned. It wasn't. So you guys have been awesome. Links below to these amazing instruments. Thank you for your friendship, Avi. And you guys have been amazing. Thanks, Leslie, for switching. And, animals at the end.
Time flying by, thoughts are trapped inside a black hole. No sleep tonight, rest till everything is set in stone. So I won't stop trying till the sun goes up. My body's tired, but my mind won't stop.